Do you know what always picks me up when I'm not really feeling myself? Packages! Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. And yeah, as you might have gathered from that first bit, I've not been feeling myself in the past few days. But the one thing that's always guaranteed to make me feel better is receiving packages, particularly when they're from the lovely STABILO. And this month, we are partnering again with Snopake. So if you haven't seen last month's video, go and check that out because it's actually helped me quite a lot. As you can see, I've actually been doing some work in the office. I've got paintings on the go, all thanks to the organisation that I put in place due to those Snopake products that we got last month. And yes, I am a STABILO artist influencer. Yes, these products have been sent to me for free, but all of the opinions in these videos are completely my own. Companies know that when they work with me, and they're perfectly happy for me to be as brutally honest as I usually am. And today's, I've already unboxed this slightly, and I've had a look at what's inside. I knew what was coming anyway. I just wanted to check that it was actually here. But let me show you. So, first we'll start with the STABILO, and this is a product that we have had before, and it's one of my favourite products. It is the STABILO Aquacolor Arty pencils. So this is a set of 36 watercolour pencils. So I'm going to have a lot of fun with these today. And then to complement that, something that I've actually coveted for quite a while, as you'll probably know if you've watched this channel before, I used to be a teacher. I used to work in schools in and around London, particularly with special educational needs pupils. And one thing I used to love in every art room that I've been in, there is an electric sharpener. And boy, is this an electric sharpener. This is a hefty piece of kit. So this is going to work perfectly with these STABILO watercolor pencils. And I've got a little bit of a project that I want to do today because Snopake have been absolutely wonderful to work with, and honestly their social media handler has been great as well. So I thought I'd give a little bit back today. But first things first, we need to properly unbox this all and have a look. Okay, right, I've got a lovely cup of tea over here and everything is now out of the box and on the desk. So let's start with the STABILO, shall we? So these watercolour pencils are beautiful. I have used them before, but let's take a closer look. That's 36 gorgeous colours in there. And yes, I will be swatching these out. I've already got a piece of watercolour paper over here to do that with you so you can see what they're like. I have used these before and I've reviewed these before, so feel free to go and check out that review as well. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of these watercolour pencils, so I'm going to have a lot of fun with these today. And then of course, we have the Swordfish multi-point electric sharpener for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11mm pencils. That's quite a variety. It says on here, fast and versatile, accepts 6 different pencil thicknesses, strong replaceable helical blade, auto stop prevents over sharpening, safety off feature when tray is removed for second sharpening. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. So I know it says Swordfish on here and it's from Snopake, but Snopake actually owns a few subsidiary companies, Swordfish being one of them, and there's lots of like paper cutters and sharpeners and all sorts of things. So we've got our operating instructions. Yeah, I think I'll read this in my own time off screen. I won't subject you to that. And then if we take this out of the box, wow, that's a hefty piece of kit. That is blimey. Okay, we've got little suckers on the bottom so we can attach it to the desk. We've got a plug and we've got the actual sharpener itself. So that's the tray that comes out. Very nice. And then we've got this little turny doodad, which I think corresponds to different size pencils. In fact, yeah, that's too small for that one. No. Ah, there we go. That's an 8mm. And then if I've got something like this, which is a much thicker pencil, this one is 10mm. Excellent. And that guy's going to keep it nice and centered when we're sharpening. We will give this a proper test out in just a moment. Let me plug this in And I do have some outlets under my desk. And let's give it a whirl. Well, I just gave that a little bit of a try with this pencil, and as you can probably see, that is incredibly sharp. It literally took a second, and it automatically stopped as soon as it got sharp. So here's my Scrawlrbox Blackwing pencil. Let's see how it does with this one. Oh, I need to go up a size. Very good indeed. Let's get the right size though. There we go. Lovely jubbly. That is very, very nice. And it really does sharpen them to a very fine point. I kind of want to try it on other ones now. What have I got here that is blunt? Well, here's a Scrawler Blanks that could do with a bit of a sharpen. And it stopped. I pull it out and look at that incredibly sharp point. Very, very nice indeed. So I am very impressed with that. And if I just take out, there we go, I've got lovely sharpenings down here. I'll just pop that in the bin. This is going to save me so much time. I am very, very happy with this. In fact, I need to find somewhere for him to live and maybe pop some googly eyes on here as well, just to make it a little bit more fun. But there we go, that's the sharpener. We've got our pencils down here. Let's do a little bit of swatching. I think I'm going to let this live over here just for now. There we are, just tucked out of the way there. Let's go through and start swatching these pencils. So I'm not going to worry about the white, because you're really not going to see that, but we might do a little bit of mixing. Let's go through and start swatching these out. Okay, that's all of the colours down. Let's activate them with a little bit of water, and we can see how they spread across the page. And hopefully now you can see why I love these pencils. The colours are superb, and yeah, they just spread really nicely. Now the white I did mix with the black down here. It's important to know that the white, when you mix it with other colours, gives it a little bit of opacity as well, which is very, very nice to work with. But they're just lovely colours. They're lovely pencils. They work really well as pencils and really well as watercolours. And if you're having a product that is two things, you want it to do really well at both of those things, which these definitely do. So I'm very happy about that. And these are perfectly complemented by the Swordfish Snopake multi-point sharpener. Now, what I would like to do is design a little bit of a character for Snopake. Okay, so let's have a little chat about what I've been doing here. So I wanted to create this character that was a bit bubbly, so I was just looking at different shapes and then having a bit of play of where features might fit on some of those shapes. The one that I liked most out of these was this square, kind of rounded square little guy down here. So I started to do a little bit more doodling, just kind of setting out the character, what kind of eyes I might want, mouth, that kind of stuff, just a few little doodly doodles. And then I did a bit of a turnaround. Actually, I need to do this again, but I've got the idea in my head now. I'm playing about with some colours. So I thought what might be a nice base colour. We've got this little red badge down here, which is the Snopake logo. So I wanted to try out some of the colours. I went for purple first, wasn't sure, blue not sure, green liked a bit better, and then this orange here I really liked, works really nicely with this yellow as a highlight and this darker orange as a shadow, and then of course the red works really nicely against it as well. The benefit of having watercoloured pencils is that they still work as pencils, so I can just do this kind of stuff and sort out colour schemes. Now what I need to do is take my initial design, now that I've kind of got something in my head, firm it up a little bit more. I'm going to prepare a piece of watercolour paper and I'm actually going to illustrate this character out properly. So this can take me a little bit of time. I'll be back with you once I'm set up and ready to go. Okay, guys, we're just about finished here. You know what? I actually had a lot of fun designing this little character. And Snopake, look, I know you're going to be watching. If you want me to design a whole set of characters like this, let me know. I will happily work with you. Interesting thing with this, so this is a sketchbook that I got from Hobbycraft. It's one of their new lines. Usually, when I use my Unipin fine liners, it's absolutely fine with watercolours. And today, I've had a bit of smudging, which is very, very interesting, even though the ink was fully drying. But this is not a Hobbycraft review, this is Stabilo and it is Snopake. And I have to say, love the coloured pencils as always, and the pencil sharpener. I mean, wow, yeah, this is a permanent fixture in the office now. One thing left to do is to give this guy a name, so leave a comment down below. What should his name be? As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.